Okay, now I start to record. I will speak some words about the King Benjamin speech. Okay, to his people. Uh, so we will cover Mosiah 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we will read the heading of the chapter. So chapter 1, King Benjamin teaches his sons the language and prophecy of their fathers. Their religion and civilization had been preserved because of the records kept on the various plates. Mosiah is chosen as king and is given custody of the records and other things. So at this time, King Benjamin, who was a good king and the people, to the people, he is getting old and he passed the reign to his son Mosiah, and the people choose him. He chose Mosiah as a king and passed away the plates. So at this time, the plates kept with the king because they was a good king in this time. Okay, so in Mosiah 2, he teaches something. He teaches something that happened. He teaches something and tell us something that happened in his reign, and tell us to serve the Father. Okay. Okay. Something. I like this chapter because of this verse. The verse. Why this verse is marked? This is about service. And behold, I tell you these things, that ye may learn wisdom, that ye may learn that when ye are in the service of our fellow beings, ye are only in the service of our God, your God. Yeah, this is true. But I don't like this chapter because of this. I like this chapter because of this verse. So, and moreover, I would desire that ye should consider on the blessed and happy state of those that keep the commandments of God. For behold, they are blessed in all things, both temporal and spiritual. And if they hold out faithful to the end, they are received into heaven, that thereby they may dwell with God in a state of never-ending happiness. Oh, remember that these things are true, for the Lord God hath spoken it. So this part tells us that we should follow the commandments and the laws of God, and He will help us in all things, both spiritual and temporal. So we should pay attention to the God things, and He will give us all the other things. Because in the end, always spiritual to God. No. Okay. In chapter 3, he will teach us about the atonement. He teach other people about atonement and how we will save. So we just can be saved by the atonement. After all, we do like we learn in Nephi. In Nephi book, we have to do all the things, and this chapter has this verse was one of the best verse. I memorized this verse in English once. Is for the natural man is an enemy to God, and has been from the fall of Adam. will be forever and ever, unless he yields to the enticings of the Holy Spirit, and putteth off the natural man, and becometh a saint through the atonement of Christ the Lord, and becometh as a child, submissive, meek, humble, patient, full of love, willing to submit to all things which the Lord saith to inflict upon him, even as a child doth submit to his father. So to finish, this is something that I like from this part of the Book of Mormon, because he teaches some attributes that we should pursue, persecute. So we had to be submissive, who that is different of passive, submissive. It's not passive. We have to be meek, we have to be humble, we have to be patient, and full of love. So if we have these things, God will guide you. So Christ will guide us, and the atonement will be sufficient for us. So I think this is I don't know, this is my video about what I learned from the Book of Mormon this semester in the institute. Okay, so yeah, bye bye.